Next story, Takumi Minamino. Liverpool have basically said that he can leave. Southampton, Leeds United, Wolves, Monaco, and Fulham are all interested in him. Liverpool have put a 17 million price tag on him, and his agent is currently in Europe, receiving all them calls and trying to find him his best new club. Matty didn't make the splash that we thought he would, but 10 million profit. He was a massive part of us winning the EFL and FA Cup this season. You know, he's made his mark on Liverpool history, and we'll have fond memories of him, won't we?
Yeah, I mean, he's got more goals and assists this year than Jack Grealish, and he cost 100 million. So, you want to put that into that perspective. But I've just had a look there. I didn't know he was 27.
Is he?
Yeah, he's 27, and that's which I think's a bit mad. And it's good profit, it's good business. It's a successful transfer, no matter what way you look at it. He's been very good for us this year when called upon. I don't think you can knock him for that. He didn't make the instant impact, but I do think this year, being what was he, 4th, 5th choice attacker, I think when he called upon, he done his job, and he done his job perfectly. And it's exactly what Liverpool would have wanted. He's performed enough this year that you can turn around and say, I won 17 million for him. And someone like Jesse Marsh, who worked with him at Salzburg he was at Salzburg for 5 years. So how long was Marsh there during that tenure? I'm not too sure, but someone who's worked with him before, he's going to be prepared to pay the 17 mil because he knows he's going to have the Minamino that faced us, the Minamino that was exciting. He knows how to get the best out of Minamino, and he's going to get minutes in that lead side. And I do think it's probably going to be one of them signings that in a few years you come back and think, why don't we sell him? I do think if he does go to Leeds, he'll be decent. To be honest with you, I really do. I think if you play him, he'll be decent. He was all right at Southampton as well. So good luck to him. Add more money into the war chest. But I will be sad to see him go. I will, I will. I think he's a decent little player who has never moaned. He's just been a squad option and been happy about it, and that's what you want, really.
Tino, I think what Matty finished on there is, a great thing. I don't think many Liverpool fans would be mad if he stayed there. Every club needs squad options, and he's proven this year that he can come in, he can score goals when called upon. He's not moaning about it. And honest to God, if Liverpool wanted to keep him and not cash in on that 17 million, I don't think many people would be mad, would you?
I mean, not particularly. The signing was very much for me, a commercial signing. One that, for low release clause, someone who isn't going to complain. You're guaranteed to make profit on him, whether he does well at the club or not. I don't think anybody expected him to set the world on fire. He's a decent squad option, as we've all mentioned. He's done brilliantly this season when called upon in the cups. I think he's our top domestic cup competition goal scorer off the top of my head, I believe. He's certainly a talented young lad, and he allowed us as well commercially to have a little bit of an avenue into a different market in Asia that we might necessarily not have had as much impact in. So commercially, the transfer made sense. Financially, the transfer made sense from, if you're looking at it just from a transfer fee perspective. And he's done fairly well for the club as a whole in terms of on the pitch. So whether we sell him or not, I don't think anybody can complain that this is a good or a bad deal. He's just one of those players that in 5, 10, 15 years time, you won't think, oh my God, how insane was he? But he's one that you look back with fond memories, kind of like Divock Origi to a certain extent. You look back and think, he didn't do every game, he wasn't scoring 1,000,001 goals, but he's very much a cult hero, a figure that you look back and think he was a decent player, but and one who worked hard. It's very much like Dirk Kuyt, works hard, doesn't do much, complaining, guaranteed to graft. You can't go wrong with a player signing like that, and selling him for a profit is always a good shout.
Yeah, I think maybe compare him a bit more to Maxi Rodriguez.
Maybe that's probably a good shout. Yeah,
I think Tino's right though with the commercial aspect, because United
100%.
Thing with Kagawa. He bought him, had him for 2 years, sold him back to Dortmund, and it branches out into that Asian market, really, doesn't it? Where it brings fans on, they watch your football, they fall in love with it, they spend money in your shop. It's commercially a no-brainer to buy players like that.
Yeah, obviously, you make so much money off players who are certain, heroes in their region, and we don't know how much Liverpool have earned off signing Minamino, but it's probably in the tens of millions. So commercially, it's a great signing. It's expanded the Liverpool market in East Asia, so it's a great signing. He's been a good player for us. But Jay, going more onto where he could end up, out of them 5 clubs are interested, who do you think would be the best suit for him, and do you see him succeeding in whatever club he joins?
Yeah, like it's been a brilliant little relationship with him, Anna. When he's come in, he's done what was asked of him. The commercial success, obviously, it brings into us. I go past Anfield nearly every day, to be fair, and I always see Asian fans with Minamino shirts, so it goes to show it's done its job commercially. And he gets to go away saying he's won a Premier League, an FA Cup and a League Cup, so it's raised his profile to the teams he's going to go to. But I think he'd smash it at Monaco. France is a bit of an easier league. I'm not saying he can't do it in the Prem, but I don't think he starts at Wolves. If Leeds keep on to Rafinha, I don't think he starts there either. So
I think he starts at Wolves because he had that relationship with Hwang, didn't he, at Salzburg? And he was fighting.
Maybe, lad, but they've got Neto, haven't they? And I don't know if they'll keep Trincao. I like Trincao, but he doesn't start many games, but I do like him. So yeah, I suppose he might get a start at Wolves. I suppose if you're going to spend 17 million and you're a club like Wolves, you'd have to play him. But I think he'll do well wherever he goes, mate, because he works hard and he's committed. So yeah, I hope he does do well. He's been boss for us, what we've asked of him. So wish him all the best.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's thanks for your service, Minamino. You'll always be thought of, but we need thanks for the 17 million. That'll be going to Darwin Núñez. So appreciate that.